Time for leg rotations. We're just painting nice big circles with the legs. So back into our triangle pose, shifting our weight forward, hands to the side. You're going to lift the flying leg and do nice circles forward, really going to your end range of motion, making sure that the standing leg is completely straight. We'll do this for a count of 5, and then we'll reverse the motion, going forward and back. Time for a pigeon. You can use something on the floor as a marker to line up the front of your tibia, also known as your shin, to get a nice right angle. Personally, this does not happen for me naturally, and you should never force your leg into position. So wherever you fall naturally is where you fall. My heel goes in, and that's fine for me. I can still feel the stretch. You can start in an open position and roll the opposite hip into the floor just to warm up a bit. This is for a count of about 6. Great. When you're finished, you're going to face forward, really try and square out the hips as much as possible, forcing the left hip into the floor. And as you warm up more, you'll be able to walk the foot out further away. Sit up nice and tall and really drive that hip into the floor as much as possible. And then you can go into a forward fold, laying your chest against your upper thigh. Remember, the hip is still going into the floor, so try not to let it lift. Try not to open. You can outstretch the arms, be in a comfortable position, take a few deep breaths, and then sit back up, walking your hands back toward the hips. Relax the head, nice deep breaths here, shoulders down and back. For an added stretch here to your quads, you can take the heel up toward your shoulder, making sure it goes to the same side. So if you're kicking your left heel up, it goes to the left shoulder. Try not to cross over to the opposite side. And you're going to control it up and control it back down to the floor. And then open, returning to where you started. While you're in your pigeon, the leg that's forward, you'll feel an intense stretch in that glute. And the leg that's back, you'll feel the stretch in your hip flexor. All right, have your yoga strap nearby. You're going to use it soon enough. Laying on the back, get nice and cozy. Have your standing leg nice and straight. Engage the quads, point your toes. Everything is engaged the whole time. All right. Opposite knee is going to come into the chest. Give yourself a nice hug. Few deep breaths here. Try as much as possible, we're going to be extending this leg shortly, to maintain this position when you straighten the leg. So keeping the top of the thigh to your chest, you're going to extend the flying leg. Keep your toes pointed, extend the flying leg. Remember to keep the knee in. Also keep your shoulders on the floor. We're going to flex the foot, bend the knee, point the foot, and extend. And we'll do this for about a count of 6, making sure to keep the standing leg absolutely straight and engaged the whole time. If you feel an intense burn in the quads on your standing leg, you're doing this right. Also, you may feel a nice stretch in the hamstrings with the flying leg, which is exactly the way it should be.